Well, it will be wonderful to have your input in bridging the modern science or the modern approach in psychiatry and understand spirituality from the scientific perspective. See, uh, it's a very deep science. Psychiatry or the modern psychology has yet to scratch, they have not even scratched the surface of, the spirituality. Even fundamental things like what is consciousness, they still fumble in defining what consciousness is. And spirituality is much, much, much ahead of it because it can help us understand consciousness and sail through the various levels of consciousness. Psychiatry, psychological studies, all these are related to consciousness only. And mostly the aberrations in the consciousness that is reflected in the mental diseases, emotional turbulences. The root cause is always samskaras, the impressions. Always. Whether these impressions are from previous lives or from this life, either self-created by oneself or influenced by the external situation, parents' habits, for example, good, bad, parents' thoughts during this, period of 9 months of mother's thoughts, father's feelings, they all affect the child, the embryo that is growing within. Not much focus has been given to how we not only inherit DNAs, chromosomes, but we inherit something beyond all that, the traits, the habits, the culture, attitudes, especially attitudes. That is also partially inherited from parents. And how to neutralize it, how to filter it, knowingly my defects, how I can lead a life to prevent my defects from percolating to my next generation. So, and that can happen only at the moment of conception. And how to, because most of us, they are not aware of the moment of conception anyway. So how to safeguard oneself so that any time there be conception, it should be the perfect one. So this any time should become all the time, that attitude of myself. And that should be deeply engraved, deeply connected with our inner self. So there is a mating in an ordinary animalistic way, or mating consciously with immense love, with gratefulness to God for having such a partner. Then I think the soul that is being attracted will have a different frequency, different level of understanding and everything else. I think that's where you can help to the research. The how to cultivate the attitude of parents so as to have the next generation better than the present one. But this is a long-term study. You see. So please think over it. It can start with us and it can go on into hundreds of years after us.